We're back. How long has it been?
Parental guidance.
10,000 years.
10,000 years and we're back.
More 10,000 years I have slumbered.
So,
I'm such a crick in the neck.
so we're our party member down today again. We're back. Senric can't make it, so we're down him, which is okay. Anyhow, so
Well, his character sheet.
yeah. So quick recap because it's been 2 weeks. The party have kind of been sent out to find older Ravengard and stuff, and they've been told that he should be here. They've entered the cemetery, which is crawling with the undead, the risen, and have managed to make their way to the chapel. When around the chapel, shit happened. Stuff happened. Little bits happened. You can watch the VOD if you want to find out. I'm not going to go into detail, but stuff happened. They met also Gideon, who looks to have risen from the dead. What are you doing? What are you doing? I look at chat for 2 seconds and
I can't do anything in chat.
they're giggling. Stop. Stop. Holy fuck.
It's not me.
Right? They found Gideon, who had raised the dead by the looks of it, but also looks to be in between a stable mindset of helping and not helping. The party on entering the chapel discovered that Gideon was kind of defending the staircase from a demonic threat from below, and all of you were told that he would let you go down as long as you don't interfere with him, and that he believes that Ravengard was taken down there. So, without wasting more time, I'm not. Why am I reading chat? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Fuck it, go for it, Russ.
PG rating instantly gone.
Yeah, draw his character in a pretty dress. Draw his character in a pretty dress.
I can see.
Yeah, do it. Fucking do it. Do it. Oh my god. Right, anyhow, so where we left off, you're about to head down the staircase to the kind of like lower part of the chapel. So,
Bad day to have
are you heading down, or are you wanting to do anything if we head down?
We're kind of fucked up, aren't we?
We are fucked up. I think the only ones that aren't fucked up. No, the only 2 that are fucked up is El Nino and Kraken. So what are you going to do? Also, you're like resurrected. The
My
rich
boy.
is just sitting there, like on that, looking at you. Like, what do you want me to do here?
I just had to sit on the ground.
He sits on the ground.
I'm obviously pulling my skeleton over with the rest of the group.
Yep. So your skeleton is there. He is the lone survivor. Still pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah, dude.
So, what do you want to do? You want to take a short rest? Do you want his head down?
Didn't we end the session last time with a short rest?
Yeah,
I
because
believe you did, yes, but I don't know if you expended dice. I know you did, yeah, to get your resurrected ones you would have, but you haven't expended hit dice by the looks of it.
yeah, that dude.
So you've done all the stuff, but I don't think you have expended hit dice from what I can look at some of your health.
No. Let me have a look actually. I remember him fucking me up quite badly.
Yeah, I think Craven went down and was standing upright. So I believe you've healed. El Nino, I don't think you have.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll go back with this. I can live with 17 health.
Okay, so if you use R1, if you're ready, you will venture down into the lower levels. What is the marching order, please? So let me do a second. Let me just load up this so I can see it. Okay, so the staircases going down are 10 foot wide, so you can go down 2 by 2. If you wish.
2 by 2.
Yes.
Before we go down,
I
would like to tell my dirge.
Mhm.
Just checking the spell, just in case.
I really need to find some like low level music that we can just play in the background. Copyright free.
Just a question: How if I was to wander away from my undead servant?
Yep.
How far away can I get before it just fucking
Turns off.
disappear? Like, turns off?
So the range is touch of tide of 10 feet. When you cast it, the creature remains active. It needs to be within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah, so in a sense, it has to
yeah.
remain in 60 feet. I would say once you got out at 60 feet, it starts to fall apart.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'll tell him to follow us then.
Yep.
I was going to try and leave him at the top of the stairs. Just
We could have the two undead followers go first and then have everyone else follow behind.
yeah.
Okay, so... Okay, that's fine.
I'll probably take point after the undead.
Understood.
I will also be up there with him.
Okay, so...
Strangely.
Right, so...
I'll be behind them.
It's fine. Right.
Yeah.
So the way this will work is your undead creatures, because of how tight the space is will technically be in front of you is until you enter a certain part. I can't show them because it's so tight. Right,
Okay.
so let me
my.
activate the scene.
Oh,
The sun is shining.
the sun is shining, Nichols.
The flowers are blooming.
Okay, so I can see we're just waiting on...
I am blind.
You serious? Seriously?
I can see the 4 icons.
That's fine.
I can't see anything else.
Oh yeah, I think you're on top of someone.
Oh my!
We'll see in a minute. It's just because it's such a tight fucking space. Right, so we're just waiting on...
I'll load in one day.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Kraken.
We
So?
keep digging. People might think it's suspicious.
Wait for 2 weeks. Wait for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, people. I'm gonna wait for 2 weeks. And literally, the chat goes to shit. The group goes to shit.
My retard levels have built up over that time. I haven't been able to expend it properly.
Expend.
Yeah, it's like a currency.
You gradually shake more and more as the tension builds up.
You took the brain cell with you.
Oh, great.
It's been bouncing around inside your head for 2 weeks. Oh no!
Fuck's sake. So, are we all loaded in?
You went on holiday and took the brain cell, and we just went, how?
We haven't left the call.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Right. Are we loaded in? I can see everyone's icons are loaded on the thing,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm loaded.
I'll open the doorway. And I'll put you in to get you some space.
And it was such a confined space that we were sort of all squished together, and one of us just went face plant.
We all pied for the doors.
So, I'll load in your other things as well and stuff. So, I'll do a description of the room. By entering this room, this workshop looks to be a workshop that looks to be where priests and acolytes prepare dead bodies for their final ritual. And this place has been ransacked with knives, saws, plumbing, and tubes littered all over the floor. Acid in the embalming fluid pools everywhere on the floor. And amongst all of this is shattered flask jars. So, what are you doing? Here's your skeleton.
I took one step and heard 3 dice. I'm scared.
Sorry, it's me pulling in your characters. it's me pulling in the other, like, your skeletons and stuff. It generates stuff for them, so don't be alarmed.
You take 3 d10 damage,
Right?
Because fuck you.
Don't be alarmed. Right.
I start going around the room and really deeply inspecting it. Just
Sure. So, are you wanting? Is it like you're inspecting it as in just to see what's happened, or you're looking for anything in particular?
let's see if there's anything left behind other than just all of the mess.
Okay, so this is a workshop where they prepare for a ritual, correct?
Yeah, so it's a workshop that they prepared bodies for their final ritual, like their final passing into the afterlife. Yeah. Kind of like the stuff where they would embalm them and stuff. Kind of like that sort of thing.
Nothing would tip Craven off that it reminds him of a other place preparing for a ritual he was in?
No.
I don't think it would, because it's a very different...
No, this is very, very different.
Amateur.
So, old tip, if you want to see if like there's anything surviving and stuff, like it's still intact, so things, give me either perception check to see if you can clock anything that's might still be intact.
Perception.
Natural 2 is a 2. No, so the room is a fucking state. There's like all the liquid that's literally oozed all over the floor, mixed together, the shattered vials and stuff. Your best to describe it, you're too worried about what you're stepping in to notice anything. You're like, ew. And as you lift your foot up, something you hear like a as your feet lift off. It's really sticky.
Oh.
I feel like at this point my eyes just turned off.
Shutting down.
There's not My Little Ponies all over the ground.
I don't want to see this.
Okay, Spartan, you take
Banned.
400 points of 400 points of cringe damage. As you feel the presence of an almighty presence crush down on you.
God damn it.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Suddenly El Nino suddenly finds himself in a giant jar.
So, anything else you want to do?
Okay, you mentioned that there was many tools
Yes.
used for these rituals. Can I go through them and see if there are any that are particularly interesting or in a particularly good shape?
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation. Just have a look through the tools and stuff to see if there's anything that kind of catches your eye that's in a particularly good shape and isn't destroyed. 9. So you kind of like approach one of these, kind of like a bench, and there's like a series of tools that are not on the floor around it. And upon looking through, you obviously notice that it's in like nice and various shapes, like bigger ones down to like weird ones, like scalpel sort of styles. You also notice that there's a couple of saws, plumbing and tubes. There's nothing that catches your eye that's worth anything or is good or anything. Most of this looks to just be the bog standard, like nice saws and other stuff that you could get from like a general store or on a commission from the blacksmith. It's nothing fancy or nothing good. You can also tell looking at these they're made to do their job, so they're not the best quality either. So, is there anything else you wish to do?
Whilst they're just investigating around, is it alright if I go to the next door?
Yeah. So the next door's shut.
Is there any? Yeah, I know, but is there any like any gaps or any ways of like peeking through?
So the door doesn't, in a sense, it's a standard it's a standard wooden door. It's not perfect. There is slits in between the bits of wood, and there is a gap down the middle that you can see. So you could peer through that if you wish.
Yes, please.
Okay, give me a perception check to look through the gap. 22. Okay. So while the rest of the party are rummaging around and stuff, you kind of look for this gap, and there's nothing in there that catches your eye. Also, there is very, very little light in here. It's extremely dim. You don't notice any movement out there, but what you do notice is when you look at the ground, you notice that there seems to be multiple tracks leading across the floor, going in various directions from the east and west.
Oh, so he's like is okay. We should probably stuck on this door. If we can help it when we go through it, we have to go through fast. Just in
So
case.
we're going through the door stealthily, or are we just going through the door?
I'm not sure what the best move is for this because it's quite dark.
So it's dark. It's the best way to describe it. It's considered low light. So if you don't have dark vision, you can see about 10 foot, and that's about it from this point onwards.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do in this room, or?
Don't think there's much left in here.
Oh, I can't
I think
see.
it's just goop.
You want to examine the
Yeah.
goop.
No, I see nothing. It's just goop.
Oh, I thought you want to I thought I heard you said you want to examine the goop. I'm like, you can, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's fine. So if you wish to continue on, you can. So who are you just going to open the doors, or are you just going to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna creak, like, peer into the door.
Yep.
Creak it open a little bit, little
Okay.
by little.
Okay. So you want to creep open little by little, not alerting anyone. You will have to try and give me a stealth check to see if you can silently open the door.
Sure, I'll do that. If not, I mean,
Oh,
why?
roll ready.
18. Did you roll that with advantage or something?
Cape, dude.
Oh yeah, the cape. So you open the door. Upon opening the door, you all now, everyone else can see it is what looks to be a set of stairs that go down about 10 foot, and then leads to a kind of like T section where it goes to the west and goes to the east. El Nino, upon you point out, there's a part you can see from approaching the doors, a series of footprints going from east to west and west to east. Use also El Nino, since you open the door and you know that they're there. You do see what looks to be a set of footprints that look
human.
to be human, moving down, a single group of humans moving down the stairs, leaving footprints, leaving footprints from the embalming fluid and the acids mixed together, kind of like left trails of footprints, and you see them going, in a sense, see them leading to the east. Moving towards the east, but you also see a set of footprints coming back from the east. You get the sense that they went east first and then went west.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk up to the corner,
Okay,
I'm gonna
walking through.
so
follow sort of slowly behind.
walking up the corner, you do notice when you arrive at the corner that there is two sets of stairs that descend. One goes, in a sense, right, one goes to the left, east and west. both of which, what you can see, the one on the right kind of shoots up and the one to the left kind of like branches off in two directions.
I say we go west. To the left corridor. They seem to be going that way. Unless there may be a different route to get to them that way, but I doubt it.
It's up to you. The prints did go from the right, and if they went, you keep from there. You can see the prints go down to the right, up, and then come back from the right to the left.
Yeah.
So, at least
The question is, okay, is it the same? Is it the same amount of tracks?
Ooh, to determine that, give me an investigation or a. No, give me a survival check to determine if you can count the steps. Count the meta. If you can determine like the pairs of feet. See if it's the same number coming back. So give me a survival check if you want to determine that. 17. You determine that it is the same amount of feet coming back. That makes sense. So you can count the small group from however many go that way, come back, and go right. You also get the sense that
Everybody just go quiet?
yeah,
or-
sorry, I'm just quickly reading something.
He is calculating.
You get the sense of utter silence.
So no, sorry, I just had to double check something. So you get the sense that the same amount of feet come back and stuff. In a sense, imagine like 5 people went that way, 5 people came back that way.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't look like they left anyone behind. So it's not like they left a prisoner or something off to the east. You might be right.
There was a prisoner
Were we-
already there.
Were we able to determine how many pairs of...
You from the amount of feet, so from the amount of like walking that's happened here, from the human footprints and other footprints here, you can't determine how many people have gone through here because you get the sense it's a high traffic area that
Just sludge.
it's literally you're talking if like 5 people went that way and 5 people come back within like a couple minutes, the footprints have changed again. As if it's constantly people are constantly been walking through it.
They could have been carrying someone as well.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't determine whether they left someone there or not. Fuck it.
So
I'm
These-
gonna go right.
you're gonna go right, okay? You're gonna head right.
Yeah. I'm gonna see where
Okay.
they went.
So is everyone following or what's happening?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, your like AI companions, I'll have them tail behind you now, just to make it
I
easier.
just told one to follow me.
Yeah, but what I mean is like old Tip Skeleton will just follow behind, the Lulu will just follow behind as well,
Yeah.
just to make life easier. So I'll just group 4 of these people and I'll move Senric as well. So you make your way down the hallway. So yeah, just keep going.
For
And
now, I'm going to be like holding a hand out.
Did we decide if we were going left or right?
you've decided that you were going right to determine why they were going this way first. Okay.
Could be something helpful. Maybe.
I'm kind of moving slower.
That's totally fine.
Basically, can't see.
Yeah, you can see 10 foot in
Oh.
front. That's as far as you can see. As it's about 10 foot and stuff.
I mean, I've got my rapier out at the ready anyway. So
Your
it's
rapier
still
would
not
give
light.
off a glow, so if you're nearer El Nino, you can see about 20 foot.
And I was right, when we went down the stairs, I was right behind him, but
Yeah.
I went through first, so.
So it's dark but seeable. It's not like pitch black, like you can't see in. There is some like glows here and there. So
With dark vision putting in work.
yeah, dark vision putting in work. Senric can see everything right now. He's got his fucking night vision on. He's going. "Ding."
Brother 6 going dark.
Right, so you've arrived. So
So dumb.
are you entering? Are you sitting at the edge, or are you going in?
What can we see in here?
Right, so looking in this room is strewed with rubble all over. You also notice that along the edges of the left and the right, four marble sculptures, and at the very back of fifth. 4 of the sculptures are unrecognizable, as if their features have been badly defaced and mauled from falling rock that's cracked from the ceiling. The 5th at the very back is finely carved sculpture of a man kneeling. So in a sense, the 4 at the side have crumbled, and they're from bits of rock falling. They've crumbled, but the one at the very back, where people have dark vision, you can barely make this out, is a man kneeling.
Huh.
I send out my dancing lights into the room
Dancing lights.
to evenly light it all.
I'm going to start wandering in.
So the light you're doing, the light you can now clearly light it. It's clearly lit.
Yeah, it's normal vision now.
Yep, normal vision right now, as long as the dancing lights are active. Okay.
Blind Cendric in the process.
Flashbang!
Flashback, going out!
What's special about this one that I'm at?
That's in a sense, it's there's not a lot you can tell from it. It is badly damaged and stuff, but what you do get the sense from this one, it looks to be of a human, kind of standing in honor. That makes sense. Ready, at attention, ready to take orders. But you can't distinguish any features.
Is it recognizable as a historic figure at all? Or...
From what's remaining, no, you can't distinguish if it is stuff.
Yeah, I just can't give it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually just make my way to the one at the back, I think.
Yeah, make your way straight to the one at the back. Understood. Okay. Is everyone else just following through whilst examinations are happening?
Yeah.
Yep, understood. Okay. So, are you just wanting to look at the one at the back now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued why it's so pristine compared to the rest.
So, upon arriving the sculpture of this marble sculpture, it is, as I said, of a carved kneeling man. To determine if you recognize it, I need either a religion check or a history check, please. Anyone can do this, or each person can do this, and I can determine. So 6. Anyone else want to do it? 19.
What is it we're doing?
A religion or history check to determine if you could recognize this statue.
Same. Eat both.
Yep.
No, I suppose I'll do a history check.
Yep.
All tips so small.
Okay. So, best describe it, anyone that's scored a 10 and above.
Fuck.
So,
Hey.
people that attend, you recognize this sculpture.
No, this being,
Sculpture dictates someone called Avernus Fogel, and you recognize it more from holy places, like in stained glass windows of a man kneeling. You also determine that it's kind of, this person is kind of like a religious symbol of sorts that kind of went and done something, something great happened, and kind of something great and holy happened that now people kind of worship this person and people, that sort of stuff.
So he's a saint.
Kind of, but not fully, if that makes sense.
So he's not dead yet.
He is. He's not. Fuck you. Yes, he is.
That's kind of how you become a saint.
Did some things, some holy stuff happened, and the motherfucker died.
It's in the job description. You must
Yeah.
die.
Anyone that scored a 15 and up.
Whispers.
I won't whisper it. This is something that you notice. You notice that from what yous I hate you so much. From the images that you've seen of this person and just general knowledge, you've noticed that the sculpture looks to have been altered in some way. Upon looking at it, you notice that the sculpture has been altered as if it's to wear some sort of helm. But there's no helm present on the sculpture.
Hold up.
Wait,
Wait
is there
a minute.
room? We've got.
Something ain't right.
What did you have to bring up this meme here? How is it on one of his arms? Is there room for a shield by any chance?
No.
No. For a second there, you was.
No.
You had me scared for a second there.
No.
Does any of the rubble
Brought it to it.
look to either contain something that would match?
Give me a perception check or an investigation check. And maybe more perception check here to see if if you can look for the rubble, you can see anything that can fit this.
Perception.
11. Upon looking around and looking at the rubbles and bits of debris here and here, you do not see anything that would fit.
Senric's paper crown.
Upon hearing you say his paper crown, Senric kind of like steps back, takes his crown off, and kind of like tries to hide it, like I'm fucking taking my crown.
As my sword starts to really dimly glow as I look back at it.
So the next Dragon Ball, literal fire. Can we try and? I don't want to do this. I'm gonna give.
Good.
I'm gonna give the shield to Ultip again.
You get
Oh,
this.
no.
No, okay.
Keep this safe. I want this back. I'm gonna go up to the statue.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. This is a bad idea.
Do it, pussy.
The helmet. So is the helmet able to...
No, there is
Is
no
it not
helmet.
carved into the
There is,
stone?
in a sense, there is no helmet. There looks to be someone or something or someone has carved into the head as if a helmet used to be there. As if they've carved it as if something used to sit there. So there is no
okay.
helmet. It's as if the helmet's gone, the helmet's missing.
Fuck, dude. Shit. Let's put my hand
We
in.
need to go. We need to go find a helmet.
Yeah. So we have to I guess it's with them. Back to where we came, I guess. At least we got a clue on what they were doing. Fucking looters.
The floor around the statue, what
Yes.
it sits on, it's all one thing. It doesn't.
It's
There's no.
what are you trying to say?
There wouldn't be any like hidden passages on there.
Okay. Give me a either perception or investigation. You're trying to see if there is any hidden passageways here. 9. Upon looking at the kind of altered bit with slightly up and stairs. Looking around, you don't see anything that would lead to a secret passage or anything hidden. It's as if this statue is just on top of this like thingy plinth area, and that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I intimidate the statue.
Wake up!
You're actually going to intimidate this fucking statue.
No.
Oh, we're not doing this
Just
again.
Do it.
I do what I want to do. What I actually want to do, right? Is there any form of magical presence around the statue?
Arcana check, or if you have detect magic, you can do that. 8. Okay, so you're wanting to determine if there's any magical presence around the statue, correct?
Yeah. Like, is it ruined? Is it?
So, looking at the statue itself and having notices, you do get the sense of there is no magic, no runes coming from it, but you do get the sense that something used to be there, but you don't know what.
So as though what was taken was the magical part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do I feel like if we hadn't have fought that guy, we would have been able to get down here and caught him in the act of doing it?
We get in.
I cut off the statue's hand.
You cut off a statue's hand.
Yep.
Luke Skywalker indeed.
Sure. Give me an attack against the statue. That'll hit.
Oh man.
Roll damage.
How cool would it be if there's like meat inside it?
8.
It's a person.
8. Okay, so is it the left or the right hand you're taking off?
Which is the most outstretched in the pose that he's in?
It'll be the left.
Very important which.
Left.
Okay. You take redemption and you cut off the left hand. Doing that, the statue begins to crack and crumble ever so slightly, as if what you have just done has damaged the statue severely.
I pick up the hand and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, whoever has the bag of holding, note. Okay, whoever has it, or you can put it in the chat, note that there is a left hand of a king statue, a left hand.
Does have the bag of holding?
Currently, Altep has it.
Right, oh yeah, because I thought he still had it from last time.
Put left hand
you want it back,
from
I can give it to you.
left hand.
No, I feel like it's going to be getting heavy now, so yeah.
Oh my god. Make a note that you have the left hand of a holy person, holy statue made of marble. And I'll give you the name later.
This is gonna be a troll dick.
I'm now waiting, I'm not gonna lie to everyone in the chat, I'm now waiting for you 4 or 5 sessions in the line to reach in and pull this out. And just throw it at the boss or throw it at an enemy and kill it.
Legit 4 and 5 fucking sessions later, you're like, you can't fit it. You're like, what? We can't fit it. And we look down on the list of all the useless shit we've carrying
I
around.
take this time to empty out the imp corpses from the bag. Just drop them on the ground.
Just attach one of the imp hands to the.
We should leave them in like a trail so we know how to find our way back.
Fucking breadcrumbs, but in corpses.
It's just, I mean, they will decay. There's still be bones.
You know?
Oh my fucking
And they'll
god.
be useful then for once.
I mean, they were originally going to be artillery for Bridget.
Oh my god, in combat, Bridget, catch the bag of holding your ammunition's in there. Course just start flying everywhere afterwards. Fuck's sake.
I'm starting flinging fingers instead of arrows.
Someone cops a dick at max 3 to the forehead.
Oh my god.
What is this fucking campaign come to?
We're gonna get back to Baldur's Gate and just fucking.
Kennedy.
There's gonna be an entire village of gnomes that we just massacred just to make ammunition for our ranger, dude.
I mean, we can start removing the bones and turning them into arrows.
Oh my god. Right, anyhow, moving on. What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
We're going back the way we came. Go follow them.
Oh yeah.
We're going back.
This one.
Right, so you go back the way you came.
Also, give me the shield. God damn it. I had something in mind, but it'd be too silly. Hello, NPCs.
Okay, so
And Nelly.
let's actually climb a rope. Oh my god.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if the statue was trapped or anything.
No.
Ugh.
Didn't want to completely destroy it, so I thought I'd take a hand off.
Listen,
I still find it funny if it just had meat in
back
it.
with all of the villagers, there was a statue that was basically holding them down and keeping them safe. I wanted to make sure there wasn't the exact same thing here. Probably failed.
Okay. So I'll just have them fall behind. Okay, so
It might come in handy. Okay.
fuck's sake.
So, crossroads.
I will describe the part you're entering. So, when entering this room, the walls of this chamber are lined with shelves, each with a set of dusty humanoid bones, relics, and holy symbols to Tome, Helm, Trey, and Lathar are set are set in priority on the number of shelves. So each shelf is kind of set to like, imagine like one shelf has bones of multiple things and multiple creatures, but all the symbols are the same. Same as the next one. Same next one. If this is not mixed them up, they've segregated them into each thing.
Oh no. Not segregation.
No, it's they don't want to mix up. In a sense, you get the sense that they're not wanting to mix up the kind of like, they don't want to mix up the gods and the people things, but they also don't want to mix up people's beliefs. So they've kind of done that. So like X and Y, and you don't want stuff. It's as if it's more of a,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Jesus Christ, hate yous.
Well, it says like Protestantism and capitalism.
No, it's more religious beliefs and holy symbols that they followed, the holy orders that they followed.
Oh my god, you literally want us to make split up? What is this? How far can you get in? I wonder.
You can get in.
I'm talking about my
Oh,
undead.
60 foot.
60 foot. 60
Oh.
foot.
Where do the
Hold on,
foot?
do you want the shield back?
I tried to grab it off you out there, but it didn't feel right. I'll have that back. Don't you worry.
Which direction do the footprints go in?
Give me a perception check.
They're gonna split up, you know.
Or
Yeah, you know it is.
Shh.
Cure it back on your back.
you cannot tell.
Can I roll above 5?
You
Please.
can't tell.
Oh no. We're so dead, dude. Okay. I'm gonna send my dude down this way as far as he can go without
I just
absolutely.
wanna...
You can get to there.
And then I'm gonna call him back. Anybody there? He can't speak, but I just wanna-
He shakes his head no.
Okay. Check the other side as well.
Shakes his head no.
Anyone?
Shakes his head
Just
no.
based on the little icon of this guy, right? I'm just imagining he has like weirdly large feet. So every time you make him run like that, I'm just imagining hearing the flap,
So
flap,
clever.
flap, 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 wherever he goes.
It's like one of the goblins from Spiderwick Chronicles, isn't he? He's like, it's so really fucking loud.
Right him.
It's not the old time. Okay, I mean, there's no one within 60 feet of us. Would you like to split up? I mean, I can go one way and Altep can go the other, and we can bring our.
I can
Followers.
scatter. I can scout ahead if you want.
If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. Let's remember how this works.
I don't want to send Nova or Cedric even,
Give me a minute.
because if he gets fucked, it's on me.
I mean, he is
I mean,
the
he's
stealthiest one out of us.
He's already okay.
Why can't I make them bats?
I think we determined that they had to be owls.
Wait, nope. Bat's there. Bat is there. It's
Bat's
the first
there.
one listed. I just missed it, and I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I use Flock of Familiars.
Okay.
Pass it to second level.
Second level. So, what do you want them to do? Or we want them to go?
So it gives me 3 bats.
Uh huh.
They can telepathically communicate with me and share their visual and auditory senses with me while they're within 1 mile of me.
Where do you want them to go?
Let's keep 1 near me just in case, and I'll have 1 go in either direction.
Okay, so you just want them to autopilot go, or you want them to go so far then stop?
Just go. Tell me what's ahead.
Okay. They'll go on autopilot mode. So upon going on autopilot, one goes left, one goes right. They kind of go round and they kind of lay back to you that the kind of room kind of curves round. And then once you get to about the end of like circle sort of sense, the middle of the circle, there is like a bit that comes in from the left and the right that kind of goes into the center. And there seems to be more shells and more bones. And in the center looks to be a kind of like support strut of just well cut. It's kind of like a support strut of like mounds of dirt sort of style. Kind of sometimes they keep heading round and it leads to the one on the left comes round from the left and the one on the right, and the one on the left sees the one on the right, and then it leads directly up. You also notice that they also rely to you that there is what looks to be the chamber looks to be huge, and the along like the west wall, they'd say that you kind of get a picture of kind of like 8-6 bare daisies that look to be holding. Look to have been there to hold dusty humanoid bones all the way up.
Okay.
You want them to go
So there's
further, or you want them to stop?
They can go further.
What were you going to say though before I said that?
I was going to say, you mentioned there's another path that goes up.
Yes, it goes straight up. In a sense, it kind of goes straight up. This room, it kind of goes straight up. They keep going up, and then they notice a pathway that goes to the right, and they can still go up.
Yeah, just keep going. Scout ahead.
They keep going up. So they say they keep going up. They go up. The room kind of curves back around in itself, and such. Other than that, it comes back round. Do you want them to continue going? Do you want them to then go down the path?
Yeah.
They continue in the path. They enter a room. I'm not going to describe the room to you. I'll just say they enter a room because I'm going to have to re-describe them if you do enter them anyway.
Yeah.
They enter another room that has, like, in a sense, 2 pillars that kind of like shoot up from the ground. It's not as big as the room you were just in, and a pathway that leads to the left. Continue.
Continue.
They continue down the pathway to the left and a set of stairs. Upon reaching the bottom of the stairs, they hit a dead end, but to the right is a closed door. I don't think they can pass through the door.
Give me a minute.
And you need to check that. I don't know if they can or not.
These bats have opposable thumbs.
Oh my god, they're cats. Cats with opposable thumbs. You know that advert?
Bats with thumbs.
Oh my god, that's a brilliant advert. If anyone doesn't know, look up the advert Cats with Thumbs. It's fucking brilliant.
I should make a character which has a familiar that's just a cat with thumbs.
Don't think they can. Knuckles.
Wouldn't that
Astrid.
just be a tabaxi?
Okay, well, even if they can't pass through, they are considered tiny.
Yep. You what? Can they
Right.
squeeze through?
Yeah, they are considered tiny, so if they can squeeze through, but if they can't,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
they have 60-foot blind sight. Can they tell what's on the other side of the door?
So
Hold
with
on, I'll be right back. My dinner's just came, so if anything happens, just move me.
hold it. So blind sight means that if they're blinded, they can still see. I don't believe they can see through objects. If I'm right.
A monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius.
Uh-huh.
Creatures without eyes, such as grimlocks and great oozes, typically have this special sense, as do creatures with echolocations or heightened senses, such as bats and true dragons.
Okay, so they can sense stuff. Okay, so yeah, okay. So they can't get through the door. And it was 60 foot, correct?
Oh yeah, see, they have 60-foot blind sight.
Okay, so they can't see through the door.
I believe they would still have to do like a perception check based on hearing.
I will require them to do a perception check here to see what they can perceive through the door.
Okay, so
as well.
so
It would
they
be the-
have it's a wisdom check.
Yep.
So they have 12 wisdom, so that's a +1.
Yep.
And they have a advantage on checks that rely on their hearing.
Sure. So it'll be relying on their hearing right now more than their sight. Do it.
Yeah. So D20 +1 at advantage. No, I don't want 2d20, I want 1d20.
$15. Okay. So they using their hearing and stuff and their stuff, they can kind of hear for the door, and using their native skills, they can sense that there is a body of water, or more like a pool of water, somewhere beyond this door that is kind of naturally like ripples and flowing. They also sense that there is something in that water moving around, but now it's hearing moving around, so making like kind of like splashing sounds.
Okay.
And they also hear because you hear this untangible words being spilled out from someone or something.
Yeah, so basically when this is happening, I've gone into semi-trance and I can hear what they hear.
Yeah, it's in a sense like you're hearing the sounds of water, and obviously their location. You can like picture it sort of, but you can't picture where it is, because it's not quick and stuff. You also get the sounds that there's someone or something in the water moving about, kind of like flailing about, and unintelligible words are being spoken.
Okay.
It's if it's gibberish.
Okay. Well, seems my bats have found something. Something in water and
Yeah.
someone trying to cast it.
Well,
Spell?
you don't know.
Something?
They're like flailing about in the water, and it's unintelligible words are being spoken.
Well, yeah, I'm just assuming I don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah.
someone's speaking something I don't understand, or something,
So let's
and there's
move ahead.
and there's something splashing in water. Apart from that, that's the first sign of life. I'm going to lead them through the path my bats took.
Do you lead them left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So you head right. I was only asking just so I know what way to drag everyone else.
Yeah.
Right. So make your way right. I'll move Bridget unless Kim you're back. I'll move your character. So keep going. I need everyone to stop there. Nope, here. Nope, here.
Like I'd already dragged it over there, and you're like, stop. I'm like, wait for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you already dragged him over there, so I was like, I'm
So-
going over here with him.
I need. So as you begin to make your way through this, kind of like a well carved passageway. You begin to notice that as you walk past, the holy symbols begin to pulse here and there, and as you get your way further and further through it, the pulsing gets faster, faster, and faster. I need can use all please. So I know everyone will be affected by this. I just need to confirm something. Craven, are you classed as a fiend?
I'm classed as a fae.
Hey. Okay. Good to know.
My
Old
character's
tip.
fiend.
I'm pretty sure you're not classed as undead, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So this will affect all of you bar. So this will affect everyone bar from the skeleton, your resurrected creature, and Lulu. This affects everyone. As you begin to make your way through the hall, and upon crossing this middle part, the pulses get brighter and brighter and brighter to the point that an almighty flash happens from all the holy symbols around you. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw.
21, 17, 19.
We're fucking on it. I'm fine.
I don't want to roll Bridget's one because she's not here.
I have to roll Cedric.
Roll Cedric's, please, yeah. 19.
Ah!
Bridget, I need to roll it. Do you want me to roll it?
Finally.
Finally.
Literally a role that I built my character for.
You want me to just roll Bridget's? And hope the fuck she doesn't fail?
Let's hope. Fingers. I had to roll Cedric. I had to roll Novus. So.
Right, I'll roll it.
You should just be able to click on the thing.
Yeah, but it's not
Oh, no,
sending
I
it.
clicked
It's
on-
not sending it to Founder. Give me a second. Oh.
Did you not click the?
Oh no, it is working. It's working. It's now working. I had to resync it. Right. So Bridget, can you still see that?
What's happening?
I rolled a Constitution saving
yeah.
throw for you since you weren't here, so don't worry.
Oh,
Does
It's
everyone-
alright. It's fine. It's
Can
good.
everyone see the 19 that obviously chat can't see it, but to set the 19 Bridget just rolled?
We legit defy maths.
Right.
I don't
One's
see
got a
it.
+1. One got a +0. One's got a +2.
You can't
have to
see
scroll
the-
down. I have to
scroll down. We had to
last
scroll
one I
down.
see Cedric's. Oh no, I see it now.
Yeah, right. So I just done it because I don't know how long it'll be. So, describe what happened, Kim. You began to make your way down the pathway on the right. Upon doing so, you don't pay attention to it that much. You notice that the holy symbols on like the shells start to pulse and glow as you make your way through it. And upon crossing the middle part, all of the holy symbols around you light off an almighty blast of light, sort of things. And you all had to make a Constitution saving throw. So, every creature in the area must succeed a Constitution saving throw. Any creature all creatures succeed. Congratulations, but you still take half damage. So, you take. 1 sec. You all take. So, 17 half. You're so lucky you succeeded this. 17 half is.
Oh my god, that'd be me. That'd be
Eight.
literally me.
You all take 8 points of necrotic damage as the pulse unleashes its full power. I'll mark Senric's health down if you want, because I think it needs to be me that does it.
I can't do that.
I think it needs to be me that does it, so I'll do it. Since I'm the...
I want to say it's the first damage I've taken since I've joined.
So upon
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Do it. So upon the flash going off, you all notice that the holy symbols all go and die down.
Okay. Shall we press on?
So you have also entered into the next location. Give me a second. Yeah, let's get it. So, upon making where you are right now, this chamber is huge and lined with kind of like funeral-y kind of shelves along the stone wall directly facing you. With about 6 bare daisies, each of them creating a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from the floor to the ceiling.
Fun.
They're definitely inert now.
Oh, sorry?
The
You get the sense that they're in there, but they're not flashing, if that's what you're asking.
yeah. What if I take a couple steps close?
No, sorry, it's not them. They were along these walls. So it's not here. They were along the walls, the shelves with holy symbols, or one on each of the pings. It's them that fired off.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room that looks similarly to like that, or?
In this room that you're entering, no. It's as if this room's for something else.
Okay.
Shall we continue?
Guess so.
Yep. So you make you win. Who's the leader of the pact?
I am, since I'm
Yep.
the
So
only one that really knows where we're going because my bats.
so if you're following Craven, I need you. So as you make your way in, say about you notice for a second something appear here. A very small creature, and I'll let you see it since you will see this. A very, very small creature appear. Raise its hand. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yes. You succeed. So the creature kind of raises its hand, does something. Casts its thing. You succeed. You get the sense that it's trying to cast something on you. And then after it casts, it disappears again. It's just gone, it's disappeared.
So, like, turn invisible or hiding behind something?
I know it's turned invisible again. So it's going.
Okay, I'm going to take a couple steps forward.
Mm-hmm. So as you get closer, you hear
Can we see this as well? Or is it just Kraven?
Oh no, it's like none of you can see this. You can hear, like it's literally you all see this thing for a split second appear. Oh. Disappear, and as Kraven walks up, here's as if the feet, as if it's running around.
Okay, I'm going to whisper.
Huh?
Where is it? To the third bat on my shoulder, who has blind sight.
Okay. So the third
means he can
bat,
see invisible.
see invisibility. So the third bat on your shoulder.
So it communes. It communes telepathically.
Mm-hmm. It's saying it's here.
Okay.
We don't.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Now I'm assuming you're using your bat's vision here.
Yeah, I'm using my bat's blind sight to pinpoint it.
So I'll say you won't have disadvantage here because you technically know where it is. But you're not going to advantage because it's not going to be surprised that you know where it is. So it's just a straight roll.
Yeah. So I've basically closed my eyes, used my bat's blind sight,
Yeah.
and just going for it.
Yeah.
Kraven, point where he is, quickly.
Points.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Roll damage.
Eight damage.
Upon doing so, the creature, all you hear is a kind of like a eep, and it pops back into reality.
Pops. Literally pops.
It's kind of
episode 1.
it's kind of like you can see now. Obviously, the creature you smacked it right in its fucking chest, but it's like the ooze of blood's pouring out of it. It's as if it's burned partially to a crisp, and it's like just holding on to life.
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Oh my
No, wait, no. If we want it dead, remember, Eldritch Blast has 2 beams.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
He's gonna. Oh, okay.
So, like,
Jesus
do we
Christ.
want it alive? Do we want it alive or dead?
Kill it.
I mean, I'll take anything for study.
11's a mess.
Ooh.
I just don't want it to pop out of existence again.
So, what is everyone else doing right now? Because currently the creature's in shock. You all get one thing you can do before I activate initiative.
I mean, surely it's gonna.
Yeah,
I'll
Can I see
Vicious
it from where I'm
Mockery.
at?
Yes.
I'll Vicious Mockery. I'm in range.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yes, to succeed on the 14.
Yeah, so you want to Bridget, what do you want to do?
I know, I was asking, can I see it from where I'm at? Right.
Yeah, you can make it out. Like, you know it's there. Stuff. And you've just heard a.
Yeah. Could I move and put Hunter's Mark on it?
Yeah. You can move to there and then cast Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like half
okay.
my point.
Yeah, do it. You cast Hunter's Mark. Right,
Yeah.
see. Hunter's Mark.
What were you saying there, Knuckles?
So it has like half a hit point. That feels unnecessary.
Does it? Oh,
I'll let you
okay.
know. Knuckles almost, Craven's almost killed it.
Oh, alright,
Did you-
okay, well, I'll just... Yeah,
No?
never mind.
No? Okay. What's everyone else doing? I know Mrs. Mockery. Ultet, what do you want to do?
I'm just waiting for it to die so I can study it.
Mrs. Mockery, cast it, please.
Bullying a demon. You fucking.
You are bullying
gonna
a
get
tiny, tiny demonic creature here. A tiny creature that is currently curling in fear of what the fuck has just happened to it.
This is a spine devil, right?
No, it's if you want to determine what it is,
Oh,
give
he'd
him-
know what it is because he has the book.
you got a
I
book.
have the book.
It is the Quasit. Quasit. And it is a tiny fiend creature.
They got fucking note.
Yeah, they got fucking obliterated. Nearly.
This book does not have that in. At all. What's his name again? Sorry?
Quasit. Quasit. Quaist. Sorry, Quasit.
Ah, Quasit.
It's not in here.
Shut up!
Not in here.
I just. You forgot I had a third bat, didn't you?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I fucking forgot.
The records are
Just-
incomplete.
So what you doing?
I knew I kept it with me for a reason.
You cast Ambition Mockery?
Yeah, of course. Wisdom, they have to. On a wisdom save of 14.
Is this classed as a magic? Is it classed as a spell, correct?
It's a cantrip.
So it's classed as a spell. Good to know.
So it's like +6.
So I need to be succeeding a 14.
Yeah.
Succeeds.
I was gonna say, is it gonna try and counterspell a vicious mockery to say,
With that being said, since no one else wants to do anything, I need you to roll initiative. If you would please.
Get 15.
I do Senric. Or do you want me to Senric? Martin.
1 sec.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. It's just a bit finicky when I'm trying to use someone else's thing.
Yeah, that's
Over
fine.
it. I have to open up the
Okay.
spell and then I
Combat
can roll it.
begins. So, what do you want Senric to do?
Fuck. He's gonna rush. He's gonna rush forward. I guess. We can barely see.
So, he would. You want him to use his full movement or his dash?
Full movement.
Full movement will
Right there.
come there.
And that'll be 20 foot to 60 foot.
Yep.
On his infinite
There.
dagger. So that'll put him in range.
Mm-hmm.
Just in range. No.
Well, 20 foot. So 20 foot. So from 0 to 20 is disadvantage. From 20 to 60 standard. From 60 further than that.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
He's in 20 foot.
Yep.
He's in 20 foot. So he's in the minimum range.
Miss.
Nah.
He throws his dagger. The creature is so small that he goes. Anything else?
Nothing you can do. That's it.
Oh no, no.
Me? No way.
you?
So I just want to put this picture to anyone that's watching this. They are currently trying to beat the upper living shit out of a tiny bean creature. It is currently curling away in fear.
Hey, it attacked us first.
Still, it's
I'm gonna use my full movement to get right up to that.
but there's the pictures. Imagine the 7 foot tall you are.
7'1".
7'1" fucking giant lizard looking down on this tiny fucking. Not even a foot.
in the bed.
It's half a fucking foot tall creature. Looking up at this thing, currently shaking as if it's about to shit itself.
I want to say a moist crickle meme, but it's just too fucking. It's too crude, dude. Too rude. You know the one.
No, I don't. I don't watch him. Remember?
You fuck. You know the meme. I'm gonna stab him.
Do it.
I'm gonna stab the fuck out of this dude. Hello, little man. I'm sorry. There's a lot of demons going around.
11's a miss.
Fuck.
So as you try to stab it, the creature is nimble to the sides of it, and it's as if, just imagine you try to spot a fly. This fucking thing's moving like fuck. And you try to stab it multiply, it's going as if its life depending on it right now.
I'm just imagining like one arm's fucked, it's holding its chest, it's like trying to limp away.
Like fucking, you just can't hit it. You can't hit it.
It's
Just-
standing, it's standing there like
weapon fighting.
I know.
the arm just busted.
yeah.
I do have 2 weapon fighting, so I can use my rapier now.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 50.
That's a hit.
That's really nice.
How do I kill it?
I kebab it, dude.
You switch kebab it. So the creatures dodge around so fast, they kind of go fuck it, and you kind of like blade your rapier in, and it, all you hear is a, and you let your rapier up, and the creature slides down the blade.
So
Purple flames engulfing it.
It's kind of cooking it.
yeah, it's
Literally
perfect kebab. Literally kebab, dude.
Please don't tell me you're gonna eat it.
I could. I am a Dragon Ball.
Eat it off the blade.
Oh, congratulations! You've successfully killed a tiny, defenseless creature.
It's no hardly defenseless.
It's 6 inches tall.
It's dead now. You fight it first.
Brilliant.
It's 15 centimeters at its full height.
From the outside looking in, it's just him, Craven going, oh, and then shooting at something as it's going,
Everyone ganging up on it.
dead now.
Dead now.
I think the best part is you didn't only watch me go, you know, you then watch me close my eyes and just snipe something.
Oh,
So you've killed it. What are you doing now?
burns up now.
Go onwards, I guess.
Right, so is this way you want to go on with?
I request to have its corpse to study it.
Okay, so you get its corpse. It will be the charred remains of its corpse.
Yeah, it's still on my sword. You have it.
He's gonna have a cooked quasit in his pocket.
We'll save that for later.
Delicious. These are the delicacy where I come from.
Jesus Christ.
These are all new things to me. I need data.
Right. He's not going to do anything else. You just make your way along. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So,
You're like, I like how you're like, oh, I need data on this, but in reality, you're just a tourist trying the street vendors. What's this?
so
For a second, I thought it was a spawn devil, which is like a messenger. So I was like, oh, he's gonna fucking... He's gonna take him away. He's gonna tell us where we are. Yes, let's carry on.
okay,
Move on.
so upon entering this room, which is pretty much here where Craven is, sitting there, you there. So this area is set with cushions and low stools made of brown oak. Above are empty tables, and the walls are covered with mosaic shapes from coloured chips of bone, artfully kind of arranged to decorate scenes of funerals. Yeah, sorry, you can answer it. And then you also notice the manipulation of kind of like the types of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realms. Lettering among them. Woo! English, Robert. Lettering along the
man.
bottom
Give it
of the
a metaphor.
mosaics reads, "Contempt life, death comes soon enough."
Contempt, life, comes soon
Contempt,
enough.
life, death comes soon enough. And it's kind of like the mosaic's more like on this bit here.
Oh,
So yeah, the person.
imagine,
Oh, anyone that's in there can see that. Sorry. Sorry, it's
going up
here.
upwards.
Another one. It's found is fantastic. Just to make you aware. Fully customizable. It's so much better than like fucking Roll20. You just need to host your server or buy a server. So, what are you doing? Anyone who's in this room, anyone proficient with religion?
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Religion?
Yes.
I'm just gonna slowly wander in the room though.
That's fine.
Are you
It's just because if anyone that's proficient with religion, I have a little bit more information to give you.
I am not
Check there?
proficient, but I do have
No.
a bonus to it.
No, but because of El Nino, because of your half proficient, you would know this.
Oh yeah, I'm a jack of all trades.
Your jack of all traits, you would know this. So you don't need to roll it. It's purely just if anyone's proficient in religion. You recognise the area is one that where priests dedicate to dealing with the dead. Who dealing with the dead would dealing with the dead that endured a dark nature. It's kind of this area is to deal with the dead that have died in a dark way. So this area, from what you know, it's not the best area. You can feel a tiny bit of corruption. You can feel the corruption. It's more to deal with like the dead that have met a very gruesome death or have dealt with something dark. This is what this area is designed to deal with.
Is it familiar in any way?
It's not. It's familiar in the sense that you've seen it in multiple places, multiple religious places that deal with the dead. And it's a place that, if, for example, if you dealt a little bit in the dark arts, or you met a gruesome, horrific end, like by being murdered or something, obviously this place is your kind of body's brought here to try and help you either kind of like pass over to the other side to allow your soul to pass, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Can I look for any markings that are out of the usual for this type of what do you call it? Shrine.
So like, you mean like anything out of the ordinary that's not meant to be here, or like anything that stands out? Give me a.
That goes against that.
Okay, give me a either. You can either give me a. Is it specifically like in the room? In the room. Okay, give me either. You can either give me a perception check to look around the room to see if anything catches your eye, or you can give me an investigation check to examine the room a bit better. To examine the room to see if you can distinguish anything that's not meant to be there.
I'll do perception.
Yeah. 19. So upon looking around the room, there is nothing that out of the ordinary here. Everything here is what you expect. There is nothing out of the ordinary. You do notice that on the mosaic wall, obviously it depicts of the contempt of life, death comes to us all. It's as if it's the beginning of the end of a life cycle. Someone is born, blah blah blah, they die, that sort of thing. But you notice at some parts of the mosaic don't look right. Now what I mean by that is as if the mosaic is slightly distorted ever so slightly from what it's meant to be.
Is there any magic or spell imbued into it that I can discern?
So you can give me an Arcana check to see if you can determine that, if you wish. Also, the Mr. Sharpie. Boundary is fully customizable with anything from like your APIs to anything. There's a plugin made for everything.
Contempt, death.
Contempt, life, death comes soon enough. So you want to attend if there's any magical presence coming from this, you can give me an Arcana check.
Sure, an Arcana check. I'll do it. Wow.
Looking at this, and it's looking at this mosaic here that is made out of coloured bones. You're too mesmerized of it, but the bits that have distorted, that kind of like they've distorted and changed, you're getting drawn into them, and you can't determine if it's. You just can't determine. You're getting too mesmerized in this because it's like a work of art here. Someone has spent a lot of time making this.
Can I like touch it?
Yeah.
I just want to run my fingers on it.
So you run your fingers along it. Upon obviously running your fingers along it, you feel the bone. It's not smooth. It's kind of rough. And as you run your hands over it, you feel like the wee bumps and stuff. Nothing happens when you run your hand over it, other than you feel the roughs and bumps here.
Okay.
As you do so, a couple bits of bones do fall off, but that's just from the age and it's stuff. It just bits fall off.
Has anything changed with the situation with my 2 bats at the door?
Perception.
At advantage again?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's using their stats.
Using their stats, and it's specifically sound they're listening for them to be able to determine shit.
Okay.
Kind of using echolocation here.
Yep. Give me 1 moment. D20 plus 1.
No. Kim's knack. Knack 3 confirmed.
12. So using your kind of like your telepathic link to your bats, using the location, you're still getting the same signal back, same thing back from them, that nothing has changed. There is still the sounds of rippling water coming from behind this door. The sounds of the whatever this is behind this door in this pool of the rippling through the water, it's getting a bit more frantic, and the untangible words that are spilling out are getting, it's just constant. It's as if it's just pure blah, 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 coming out of his mouth.
Okay, okay. By the way, keep in mind these guys disappear after an hour, so let me know.
On all intents and purposes, you've only been down here about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I figured just letting you know. Okay.
So are you continuing?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Yep. So if you're going to continue away and down, with nothing else, unless anyone else,
Leaving stuff in that room, but
unless anyone else wants to enter this room, you will continue down.
I'm assuming there's no books or scrolls or anything here.
There is no books and scrolls here. There is no books and scrolls. There is obviously like stools, some tables, some shelves, and stuff. None of that sort of stuff. I'll let you know.
Nothing I'd be interested in currently.
Nothing that you would be interested in. No. It's kind of. It's in a sense. This is like a place that they don't keep a lot of stuff in here. Is to deal with the worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So. You have arrived at the door. So obviously, when you arrive at the door, you see your bats.
Okay.
Okay. So upon arriving at this door,
The sounds I told you about are beyond this door.
yeah. So anyone that's next to the door, which should be the entire party, pretty much. You hear coming. It's not quiet. From beyond this door, the muffled sounds of rippling water and something flailing about. Anyone You do hear here and there the mumble of something coming from there. What? You cannot tell.
It's a bunch of these small creatures having a pool party, dude. Marable!
So are you entering? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly open the door. Gotta try and be quiet about it.
Stealth check, please. 18. Okay. So you kind of like go, open the door and get, and the door begins to open gradually. Upon doing so, I shall describe the room. A shallow pool fills part of this room. Set off from a order landing edge to a low running iron rail. Along the walls of this room, you see what looks to be kind of like pictures and decorations of souls, kind of like being gathered in blessings. You can gathered and getting blessings from liver, tome, helm, tray. Kind of like the gods stuff. They're kind of like the religious things you've seen in the previous room of the holy symbols. You've all noticed that on the far side of the room here is wrong fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing, so you can see it. Is what looks to be a portal, that's a purple portal twisting into an abyss form that surrounds that part of the pool. So as if it's a portal is opened. Excuse me. The pool itself is littered with bodies that have been kind of like mauled and torn apart. You also notice that kind of sitting in this pool is a man wearing wearing electoral armor. He is alive, and you've noticed that he is kind of an armored man with a shield snug under his back and crouching his bodies. You notice that on his head is a helmet. His eyes, from what you see him flying about, are closed, and he is, in a sense, clutching the helm of his head and trying to claw it off. Unaudible words spill from his lips, and then some, in a sense of sanity and solemn coming from him. You also notice
"37 closets."
yes, 37 closets having a pool party. It's a crab rave. And there's fucking water.
Demon levels exceeded.
Make one quick second.
Demon level in this area is too high.
To be fair, I could probably wipe out half of them in a single attack.
You can't just kill all these demons having a pool party. Objective.
Rejection!
Hold on, let me see if I can't convince them to war.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Using the power of my great sword, I will show these demons what for.
Maybe
This is why I can't play Paladin.
maybe we could get them to all worship Kraven as their new deity.
Something's gonna end up worshipping me in this campaign. Out of fear, but you know.
At one point, you should just let Kraven just walk into a room with your trench coat, just flick it, and then just reveal a finger gun. Like Equilibrium or something. Just and bang, 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 finger gun.
I just had to double check that. Apologies.
Eldritch Blast, like just 3 different beams. Just...
So, sorry, I just double check something before I say this. So, as you are witnessing this man clawing at this helmet, trying to remove it, anyone here speak? I literally just read it. celestial or abyssal?
I speak abyssal.
Yes.
I speak abyssal.
Understood.
I'm the odd one out.
I
So
thought you speak infernal, not abyssal.
That's my demon.
No, I meant Bridget.
no, she
No, I
speaks
speak
abyssal.
both.
She speaks both.
Okay.
Right,
whatever's
so
inside me
anyone
right
that
now.
can understand either celestial or abyssal, you recognize some words escaping this person's mouth. It's as if he is mumbling. It's as if he's having a conversation with two things, but it's as if it's one conversation starts and then other one from like a few moments ago kicks in and so on and stuff. It also sense that he has no idea what he's saying right now, if that makes sense.
I have seen the face of God, and it is square.
So
It's a
I'm
bolt
assuming
Minecraft, dude.
we hear him speaking abyssal, and then another part of the conversation is in a language we in celestial.
Understand.
Yeah. So it's as if it's two conversations are going on here. Do you understand the abyssal part? But when it's all of a sudden it'll change something else and it'll come back to abyssal, and it's constant. But it's as if it's you want to determine an understanding of literal meaning of any spoken language you can hear. You can also understand. So you want to understand if you can understand the second part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Graph.
So
You understand this shit?
Smart ass. I'm slowly walking in, by the way.
you, in a sense, get from what you hear, the two languages. It's not, from what you get distinguished, it's not him that's speaking. Since you can now understand both sides of this conversation. It's not him that's speaking, it's as if two entities are speaking through him. One in celestial, one in abyssal.
Two different deities fighting for control of his body.
You don't know that, but you get the sense two things are talking through him.
Well, I'm gonna talk to the shield, and I'm gonna like, do you know what they're saying? Can you translate for me?
Okay, so you talk to the shield. What else? What do Craven? Sorry.
So do I recognize the manner of speaking for the abyssal side? I know it's not the same voice because it's coming out of his mouth. But does it speak like someone I've heard before?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you weren't to ask the shield if it can understand what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that my buddies know what the other side is, so I'm gonna ask you, what's the other side saying?
He says,
If you can tell.
I can connect his when he goes, I can sense what looks to be a struggle taking place. It looks to be, and it kind of takes a minute, and says it looks to be that two entities are trying to take control and are currently in a kind of like a battle between each other. From what they're saying, I can determine that one of them is Torm, Torm, and Bahamut, trying to take control.
I'll relay this to the.
Parma. How do you pronounce it? Speaking through him. The person Torm and Bahamut, Baphomet. Just let anyone know I'm dyslexic, so I will butcher any fucking name that's there.
Fine.
Right?
We'll get it
We're
for
used
next
to
week.
Are kind of, in a sense, speaking through him, are current in what looks to be a psychic battle between each other. The person is trying to. You can determine that he says the person there is fighting it. trying to stop them. And you can probably guess that he's trying to remove the helmet.
What happens if we remove the helmet?
You kind of go, The control would, the fight for control would stop, and this person would regain control. As long as the helmet's on him, the fight for dominance is going to keep going. One person will prevail.
I'm gonna make a dash.
You make a dash.
I mean, I don't need to move like distance-wise, but
Okay, so
I'm gonna run over and try to remove the helmet.
okay, so you make your way to the helmet. As you approach the iron-like chain fence that goes around the bit of land, the abyssal portal begins to go woof, 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 woof. And then out of the portal you just see these three large creatures go poof, poof. See them. It's three minotaurs make their way out, and upon seeing yous,
This is bad.
instantly
This
charge
is bad.
towards yous. I need you to also roll initiative.
No. This is bad. This is doo-doo. At least we got good initiative rolls.
Do you want me to roll Senric just to make it easier?
Yeah, it messes mine. It's messing with mine.
Okay, so we'll let combat begin. So the person on the floor is just going to be crawling around trying to get his helmet off and struggling. Why are you not going next? Craven, you were up. Get some combat music on.
Cool.
I
I'm
think it's this one.
immediately just gonna jump the fence.
You immediately jump the fence. Upon jumping the fence, you enter the pool of water. Upon doing so, you notice the pool of water is only a foot deep.
I figured, considering he was flailing in it and not drowning.
Yep. But you also now entering the water, you notice the water is kind of flowing round in what looks to be a clockwise direction.
Oh, okay. I attempt to pull the helm off of Mr. Ravengard.
Okay. How do you know it's him?
Hmm?
You know it's
You
him?
said it was.
I know. Fuck yous. Damn yous.
No, not that, only that, but when you roll initiative, it's an older.
I know. Shut up.
And you change it.
Shut up.
You renamed it to person, and I was trying to ignore it.
Right. Shut up. So you're going to attempt to remove the helmet.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a strength check to see if you can remove the helmet.
Strength
He
check.
dies.
Okay.
Yep.
He's gonna die. I feel like he's gonna die. It's like a.
You go to grab the helmet.
It's not that
Not a zoo, it's fine. You go to remove the helmet. But as you do, you kind of give it a tug and your hands kind of slip from the helmet. That's as much as you can do.
Oh.
Anything else you want to do?
We're so fucked.
I'll check something.
We're so undoubtedly fucked.
Right, you have 3 more initiatives to roll.
I roll each of your bats. Really?
Well, I don't know because there's flock of familiars, but flock of familiars, right, says each familiar uses the same rules and options for a familiar conjured by find familiar. If you go to find familiar, it says it acts independently of me but always obeys my commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. It can't attack but can take other actions.
Are you wanting your bats here?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Do you want me to send you the stat sheet?
No, you don't need to. I just need to do something.
I have a +2 to initiative.
I don't need to do that. I just need to enable this. Find the foundry. 1 second. Find it. Connection established. Reload page. Begin import. Import successful. Right, so how many bats have you got?
3.
3.
Fucking 3 bats. You're gonna be the death of me.
They can't attack, so they'll probably just fly around the room.
Schlager. Take attention away.
Why do they make this so awkward to do what I want it to do? A brilliant plugin that makes tokens. It makes tokens brilliantly, whereas a fucking nightmare to get it to work.
Drei Schlager.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, your bats are now in the field. How is that one alive? I'm going to ignore that.
What?
So when I just let everyone know there's a plugin we've got that when I pull in some stuff, it'll roll stats. One of your bats has 0 hit points. That shouldn't be alive.
I know why.
Because it's got -1, so it's defaulted it's 0, but it's now at 1, so it's going to stay at 1.
Because it's 1d4 -1.
Yeah,
The minimum of.
Dumb. Right, anyhow, your bats all have to roll initiative. Jesus Christ.
Bat just flies into a wall and dies.
Right. How is that possible? Right, so apparently, just so you're aware, 2 of your bats all bet use an initiative. I'm not even joking. Right, so let me just. So
They do have a +2. They do have a +2 in initiative.
So what? So your bats don't attack, correct?
Because of their familiars, I can't make them attack, but they can do other actions.
What do you want? What do you want bat number 1 to do?
I want bat number 1 to. They've got 30-foot fly speed, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Try and get him to the side of the room.
Yep. Anything else? So dumb. This is so dumb.
No, that's all he can really do.
What do you want bat number 3 to do?
I want bat number 3 to come over here and land, or hover near me and over here. Yeah.
Okay, then it was your turn, so you've used your action and movement. Bonus action is still available.
Bonus action. What can I do as a bonus action? Yeah, I'm gonna Hexblade Curse this one.
Hexblade Curse. Understood. Curse. Cursed. Anything else? Is that you? I think that's you. I think your action, bonus action, movement.
Yeah, that's me.
Ultip, you are up. You have witnessed 3 Minotaurs walk through the portal.
That's not great.
I have a dumb idea.
Oh. These, they're full on minotaurs. They're not
full on
like,
minotaurs.
No, okay.
They
no,
are
I'm dead.
alive.
Okay. Let's for this one try a ray of sickness.
Ooh, a ray of sickness. Uh, 60 foot must succeed a DC of 14 save against 2, please. That one. A DC must succeed a DC Constitution save. That succeeds.
Okay. Subig, if they succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I have to fucking read it. Creature makes roll, gets the target on a hit, the target blah blah. On a failed save, it also poisoned until the end of the next turn.
So they're poisoned.
So, yeah, it poisons if they fail.
So they failed, so they're poisoned.
On hit takes 2d8 because I am level 6.
Okay, so they're poisoned and at start their turn they make another Constitution saving throw or take the damage. Is that another hit you're doing?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they succeed. So I think that means that they're poisoned until they succeed. Let me check your thing.
Until the end of next turn.
Yeah, so then the next turn, they make they need another Constitution save, if I'm right. Yes, this is the water and a creature in the target from range to the target sits and the target hit into d6 a thousand times. And I fail, they're also poisoned until the end of the next turn. Yeah, so what it means is at the start they're poisoned. At the start of their turn, they need to make another Constitution saving throw. If they succeed, the poison's gone. If they fail, they take the 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
Start having this skeleton move up.
Yep, so skeleton can move 30 feet. Skeleton can get right next to Kraven.
That's perfect.
Understood. Anything else you wish to do? Is that you? And you still got movement.
That's it for me.
Understood. El Nano, the bard, is up.
Okay, I'm going to get just to the edge of the water, like right here.
Yep.
And I am going. Is this one still coming through the portal, or is it?
It's partially through the portal. So imagine it's just leaving the portal. The other two have left the portal. This one's just leaving the portal. I just had to turn the music down there. It's annoying the fuck out my ears.
On this one?
Yep.
Oh shit. How much? Can I get to him? Am I allowed to get into melee range with him?
So melee range is there.
Oh. I don't know where we want to. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna get in the war with this bastard. And I'm gonna touch him.
I'm gonna touch him.
And then I'm gonna shout, Galway! And bestow curse on him at 3rd level.
Okay, do it.
You have to save on a wisdom of 14. And there's a lot of
Fails.
conditions to this.
It fails.
Hell yeah. I choose. Fuck. I need to remember what Kraven's shit is. I'm gonna say actually on wisdom.
So it's got disadvantage in wisdom.
Choose a 1 ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throw. I'll just put. Actually, I can put it in the thing now. Worked.
You're saying this one specifically has disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Yes. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns.
Mm-hmm.
If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Okay, so in other words,
The target
Okay.
cursed. Your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 of necrotic damage to the target.
fucking hell. Right, so the creature's cursed. It's got disadvantage on any wisdom saving attack for rolls. While the item is cursed, it must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turn. If it fails, it wastes its turn.
It has
And
disadvantage on all of those, doesn't it?
choose one ability score. Whilst the cursed creatures disadvantage any checks and saving throws against any ability checks or saving throws that use that score. Whilst cursed,
They're options. The stop points are options. You get to pick one of them.
which one do you want?
I mean, what do you mean top points are options? What? Sorry.
So, okay. When you cast this spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options.
Oh,
Choose
yes.
one ability score, a disadvantage on attacks, or wasting turns on wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Or extra necrotic damage.
Yeah, so do you want, you can't have all pick one.
Or you can make up your own curse effect, as long as it's not much more powerful than those, and the DM can decide if it goes through.
So you can make up one or you can pick one. It's the first one you cast this as well, so it's up to you.
I think disadvantage on attack rolls on me.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Okay.
Yes.
So that means that it's disadvantage. It means it's not everything else is fine for it. It's disadvantage against you. Understood. Anything else you wish to do? Or is that you?
1 second.
The conga.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna look at Craven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes. And I'm gonna go, Epinus Aegis Vida Zona. And I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
I think I know what you're up to. I'm just not going to say it. Is that you?
Yes, man.
Lulu?
So bad.
Yeah, it's either you're speaking German or you're in a coded language.
What? Oh, it's German.
I know. I just...
It's from a song.
It's song lyrics.
It's song lyrics. Don't think too much into it.
Okay, Lulu is going to... You've all seen this before. If Lulu takes a deep breath, breathes in, and fires and blows her trumpet.
What are they gonna do it? It's not gonna be a beam, it's just gonna go.
Squirtle.
Blastoise.
Okay, I need... This will hit you, El Nino. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Yeah, come on.
Oh, come on, please be able to help.
Okay, so you fail.
No.
Sorry. And
No.
so does Ravenguard. Both of you fail.
You lose.
It's for the Rammstein lyrics, isn't it?
No. So
No.
what's your hit points?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
18.
You take 23 points
Fucking Christ.
of radiant
second.
damage as Lulu
My
lets,
curse is gone as well.
and your curse is gone as Lulu lets out an almighty trumpet of radiant damage.
How much damage? Sorry.
23.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm down.
5.
I'm down. My curse is gone as well. Fucked it. That's a third level slot as well. God damn it, Lulu.
As you go down, you tear in your head. Sorry.
I need to see if Bardic Inspiration is fucking
I don't think it's a concentration.
concentration. No,
Yeah, I'm
there's-
pretty sure
there's-
I keep the concept. I keep the
I'm just-
inspiration.
I'm just double checking. Just
And that is Lulu's turn. The skeleton is up. I think the skeleton does the same thing, goes in the same as you, correct? Full tip. Just check. I'm pretty sure your skeleton does the same part as you.
Because it's like bonus action, right?
Yeah. So let me update it. Steve to match yours, just so they go at the same time. You're done. You're done. You're done. Senric, what do you want Senric to do?
Alrighty. His range is not that good.
It's not that good. It's not that bad.
Not that good. I want him to move right here.
Uh huh.
And yeah, right there.
Yep.
Would you consider that? He's gonna aim at the one that's coming through the portal.
Understood.
With the dagger, with the infinity dagger.
Infinite daggers.
Whack. 20.
Hit. He doesn't get sneak, so it's just a 5 he gets.
Alright, no problem.
Anything else?
Then he's gonna. How big is the railing?
A foot. It's literally. Imagine it's up. It's not at all. It's not even up to your knees. Like you can step over it. The best way to describe it, where you at, the chain ring's not that high, but do remember the pool's a foot deep. So they're
I'm not even gonna go prone in the pool. It'd be funny though.
Can barely splash around, jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna make. I can't move anymore. I just said there's nothing. That's it.
nothing. Something says, Bridget, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here.
Mm-hmm. So El Nino is down,
Yeah.
and shit has hit the fan.
Okay. Let me see. Fuck. I've never actually used that Hail of Thorns spell.
You can
Wondering
use
if
it,
that
yeah.
would be any.
Yep, give me a second to update a combatant. So, Hail of Thorns is a spell that you can cast. I'm pretty
And as far as I
sure.
know, it affects like the target creature plus any other creature in 5 feet.
It would hit
and
them
they
all.
have to make, they have to make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, they take 1d10 piercing damage. On a failed save or half.
On a success, yeah. So you
or
can
half
cast.
on a successful one.
You can cast Hail of Thorns if you want. You want to do that?
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that.
On which creature?
I'll go for the one in the middle.
I know. So they must succeed a dexterity save of 13. Or fail, sorry. Oh, natural 1.
Yes. So they take obviously the normal damage as well. Is that right? And then in addition, they have to do the effects.
Yeah. So they take the damage. So roll damage for Hails of Falls.
Wow.
Max damage 10. Okay, and then the effect it also does is any creature in 5 foot must also make a dexterity saving throw. So top one succeeds, bottom one fails, and he also takes the damage, if right?
Yeah. So the top one that fails takes half, so he gets 5, and then.
Bottom one takes
No,
full.
sorry. The one that succeeds gets
Yep,
5.
and he takes
And
2.
the fail gets full.
Yep. So that's them done. As your Halo falls, and it kind of explodes. Anyone else?
I still have bonus, don't I? Is that right?
That was your bonus action. Oh, I just read that wrong. Right, that's good to know for next time.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of read
no,
that spell wrong, but it's
Which one? That one?
yeah.
Why?
Because the next time you hit a creature with a range attack before the spell ends, the creature gets hit once. In other words, you cast the spell, then make an attack, but I didn't read it properly. So we'll just say that it worked. I read it properly. I
yeah.
misread it. So my mistake.
Well, yeah, okay, it's fine.
DM's never
That's me
perfect.
then.
That you?
Yep.
Okay, so the Minotaur that is above New El Nino. Jesus. It's going to swing its great axe at you. I'm so sorry.
Did my dredge get a turn? At least.
Yeah, so what do you want him to do? I'll say right now what do you want him to do because I kind of forgot about him.
Oh, you can't get there anyway.
What would you want him to do? He's got 20 foot of movement, so he can get 5, 10. You can get to there.
You can get straight to the room. He was following me last command I gave him.
Yeah, so he's there.
He's there now.
Right.
Doesn't matter anyway, but...
Does a 13 hit?
No. Oh, no, wait. Yes, it does. I was looking at Cendrix.
You take 1 death fail.
Come on.
Are you? What are you about to say? You're about to say that he takes 2? Because he's down and has advantage.
I thought it was an instant death.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an auto crit because you're technically incapacitated, which means it's 2,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Okay, it's been 2 weeks. No. I need to
Do you not still have your inspiration?
dive into my mind right now. Give me a second. He's down, he's prone, he's hit. Let me just check this. I need to double check it. It's been 2 weeks since I've had to look this up.
Because it works the same as like paralysis, where it's an auto crit. And if you get crit, it's 2 death fails. Specifically for it's specific for melee attacks.
Yeah, just gotta double check this.
I shouldn't be making this worse, but I am apparently.
So
It's the rules, it's fine. It's how it is.
you are correct. 2. You are correct. It is 2.
2.
2.
Ooh. With
What do you want the other bat to do? Bat number 2. What do you want him to do?
He can stay there for now, actually.
Understood. The Minotaur that is at the portal will go and kind of stand over Ravengard. And we'll make a swing at you, Craven.
Okay.
10 to hit.
Does not hit.
It misses. As he brings his great axe down, you kind of manage to move out the way enough that it misses. The other Minotaur is going to go and come beside you and will reckless attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take 11 points of damage. The stuff.
Okay.
But obviously, any now attacks against that creature, you're going to have advantage. Top of the round. Raven Guard's going to continue to flail on the ground and claw at the helmet on his head. Bat number 1, you want him to stay where he is? Bat, do you want him to stay where he is?
Have him come down to here behind them.
Yep. The other bat that's currently flying around a Minotaur.
There's no way in hell that this is gonna work. I want that bat to try and pull the helm off.
The fuck are the bat stats?
-4. He has 2 strength.
Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Do you want me to
Go
roll?
on!
I'll do it.
Go on! Go on!
1d20 -4.
Go on!
It crit. Holy fucking crit.
He's
It
earned
crit.
that, man,
It
dude.
crit. It fucking crit. What the fuck?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So, you,
Come on, little bat.
the wee bat kind of like digs its claws in and begins to flap its wings violently. But the helm does not move. The helm is still stuck.
Oh, way.
Kraven, you get the sense, because you can kind of like feel what the bat is doing, you get the sense that the helmet is stuck. It is as if something is keeping the helmet stuck to him. It's not coming off. Kraven, you're up.
I'm surrounded. Bat's still flapping like mad trying to pull that thing off and it ain't
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Yep.
I'm half surrounded. I want to attack the guy that hit me.
Uh-huh.
I'm sort of going to... And I look back and see El Nino.
Yep. You gotta.
Okay. I need to... I just realized, if I just fucking run, I'm going to die. Bonus action. Action.
I mean, they are smothering you.
On top of that, if they get a hit of opportunity and it hits, I'm dead. Well, dead-ish. I am going to fake out swing at the one up here, and then mid swing Misty Step.
Yep.
That's my bonus action.
So, bonus action, Misty Step, bonus action, yep, and you want a Misty Step to there?
Yep.
Misty Step, Misty Step, Misty Step. Can't find it, so I'm putting you there.
Cool.
Yep, and then what are we doing?
So, I've, missed teleported to here. And then... Unwilling creature. Fuck it, he's unconscious, you can't say no. I'm then... going to go to sprint towards El Nino.
You get essentially a
I just-
Misty Step right beside him.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
But then I'm gonna like Misty Step right to it. I'm not gonna stop moving, sort of thing, right?
Yep.
And immediately,
Uh-huh.
Thunder Step, so that I'm here and he's here.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So I need to read this. One sec. I need to read this. I need to double check something here.
It says one willing creature. He's unconscious.
It's technically not willing.
He's technically not willing. That's what I want to check. He's technically not a willing creature because he cannot object it.
I cannot
but he-
inject it.
But he's also an ally. So,
But he has to be willing to do the teleport. He has to be conscious to do the teleport, so it will hit him.
so I can't drag him along.
You drag him, it's a fail. Because it says one willing creature. He has to be consciously willing to do it. Because it says you teleport yourself to an unoccupied space within range immediately. Each creature in range you can bring along an sorry, was it Thunderstep? Yeah, you can also teleport one willing creature of your size or similar who's carrying out capacity, for instance. So in a sense, willing, they have to accept the teleport. They have to accept the jump, sort of thing. He's unconscious and can't accept it. So I'll let you retcon that if you want. He cannot accept it.
Yeah, I'll retcon that.
Okay.
I'll still do the Misty Step.
Yeah, the message step's fine if you want, but we'll retcon that in the sense you have to be conscious. Right, yeah. So, and what to do?
I'm going to. So I'm sort of gonna stand over El Nino a bit. So I've Misty Step next to him, standing over him a bit. I'm going to absolutely stare down.
Yep.
This Minotaur.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna cast Command.
Ooh, okay. What is the command? Okay, so roll command and then tell me what the command is.
Leave.
Succeeds.
Do.
Roll a nat 20. Sorry.
That's even worse.
He kind of looks at you
Holy fuck.
and you kind of get this intense stare as if no one commands me to do anything. It kind of look at you like, don't fucking do that. And it turns to give you a glare as if not a good call. Is that you?
Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Still following me, so
He's still following you, so 5. So you can get to here.
yeah, it's right there.
Yep. Let me just check something. It can attack if you want, but it will hit you. It will hit you. A 10-foot radius of disgusting green gas can be belched on the creature. So a 10-foot cone will exceed it.
But I'm not conscious to command it.
I know, so it's just going to keep coming towards you.
He's just gonna keep doing it. He's gonna just sit next to it once I'm unconscious going.
Yep. Ultep, what do you want to do? But remember,
What do I
bonus
want to
action,
do?
you can command the skeleton to do something.
Yes. See, can I make it to El Nino? I have a movement of 30.
You can make it to El Nino.
Okay. So I obviously want to get to El Nino. So my skeleton is going to attempt to draw the attention of the upper two. So he'll just, like, attack that one.
Very fucking concerned.
Yep, so what are you going to do, sorry? You're going to attack that one?
Skeleton's attacking this one.
So the skeleton's going to... You guys will have to move to there to attack it.
That's fine.
Okay, and it'll take its short sword and will attack. It will hit.
I think it's
And
a plus
E...
3 to damage?
Yep, plus 2.
Yep.
Oh, plus 3 to damage.
Yep, plus 3 because Undead Thrall.
Okay, so 20. Maths. Okay. As it slings its sword into the Minotaur, it goes, and you notice that the Minotaur is taking a bit of damage now. So that was your bonus action. What's your action?
So I'm going to see. Can I get to here with like no difficulty?
Yeah. So in a sense, you can get there perfectly fine. It's just between obviously the land and stuff. There's a 1 foot drop. It's fine. You can get in the pool of water.
Okay.
Okay, so you're in the water.
I'd like to save El Nano.
You want to attempt to save him.
Yes, stabilize him.
So to stabilize, it is a medicine check.
Yes.
Or if you have a healing potion or a healing thing, you can do it.
I don't think I have either of those.
You have the bag of holding, don't you?
You have the bag of holding.
I do.
Is there
I'm
one in
assuming
there?
that whatever was in my inventory is now in the bag of holding.
Well, if the bag of holding has... On your sheet, Kim, it doesn't show me anything in the bag of holding, so have you got a note of what was in it? Or do you use... Or is it in the private, in the D&D chat, like somewhere that says it?
No, there was nothing in it because the only things that I was aware that was put in it was the skeletons. But I just wanted to double check that my inventory that I already had.
No, so you have...
before I
No,
got-
so your personal inventory and the bag of holdings inventory are completely separate. Unless you specifically say or transfer it into the bag of holding, it's still in your inventory.
Right. Okay. Right. That's fine then. So it wouldn't be in there.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Alright. So I'm going to attempt a medicine check. Let's hope I roll high.
Do it.
I
Okay.
solid sword on 18.
So you attempted a medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for something to be second. You do your medicine check, and upon doing so, you see El Nonio's body fall, in a sense, completely go limp and dead.
He's dead.
Yep. I do believe that that is I failed the check and he died.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh fuck! Because I was just about to say. Never mind.
Because he took a crit for two death saves.
So,
'Cause I have a healing potion. But that's what I was gonna say, like, because I have a healing potion in my inventory, but I didn't know if it would be in the bag and holding, but...
Okay.
Because I'm assuming since it's not my turn, I couldn't have gave it to
you
him.
couldn't have gave it to him unless specifically Altip asked for it on the way past, or you pulled out your bag. Okay. Altip, is there anything else you wish to do?
I think that was all of my actions, because I can't really cast any other spells, so...
Okay.
You could maybe put his dead corpse in the bag of holding. Safe.
That'll be an action to do, just so you're aware. An action to do that.
I'm just...
So-
You held a funeral for Senric, and you're putting my body into a bag.
So,
I just wanna...
if there's nothing
Is that
else,
for later?
which would have been El Nonio's turn, as you all witness the life leave El Nonio's body. Everyone, so this would be Ultip, Craven,
Oh no.
Senric would see this, Bridget, you would catch a glimpse of this. Upon you doing your medicine check and it failing, you'd see the life leave El Nonio's body. but after a second or two, you notice that his sword pulsates a very, very bright purple.
Oh,
Now, El Nino, did you fall face down or face down into the water, or did you fall backwards? I'm letting you pick this.
It'd be face down because she hit me from behind with a pulse like of. She would bang.
Okay.
Like the Undertaker. Just, woo!
Everyone that's around El Nino, miraculously, you see. You can't describe it. Him go. It's like chest, breathe. And El Nino gets to his feet. Now, Ultep, you haven't seen this before. Everyone else, you have seen this. You've seen this.
Attention to his eyes.
He is up. His eyes, from what everyone remembers, have gone completely black. Was it black or purple?
I think it was purple.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's
purple.
have gone completely
Bloodshot
purple. Bloodshot purple, completely. And you see, and then anyone that's just an infernal, you
I'm
hear
assuming this is still within the hour from when I cast.
it is
Comprehend
still within the
language.
hour. Yes. Anyone that
So
speaks
I still
infernal
understand.
says, you hear El Nino say, in infernal, I will not give up that easy, my friend. And you kind of see him crack his neck and lift his rapier, ready to fight. So, in a sense,
You
well,
fighting with us this time?
he kind of looks at you, Craven. Let's see how you perform during this, and if you perform well enough, I'll spare your lives in this life of this. And you see him looking at El Nino of this vessel. Perform poorly, however, and I might just have some more fun. And you see him lick his lips.
Still haven't told me your name, by the way.
In time. What were you going to say?
Is there no conscious way? Well, I guess I can't. I'm dead. I have
Is there
to
no
be dead.
conscious way? What were you going to ask?
You remember way back when she
Yep.
like fucking astral projected me? And
Yes. So I was just about to
Can't
we'll get.
fight it.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get in a second. Is anything else anyone wants to say? Well, it's Anonio's turn.
Well, you're new.
It kind of like this is all happened within 6 seconds. This is really quick. It kind of looks at you, Ultep, and he goes, "Ah, some fresh. Wouldn't say you're typically alive. But anyhow, I'll give to you and stuff. Anything else anyone wants to ask him before I jump to what you're about to do?
No, I'm good.
Bridget? And-
Nothing for me.
Okay. So you're one. So El Nino, you're wanting to see if you can fight for a tiny bit of control right now, correct?
For 2 words.
Okay. You, in order for you to fight to gain control. Now this is kind of like you've been overtaken by. You've kind of been overruled. So it's a psychological battle here. So
Yeah.
I'm going off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it needs to be a wisdom. A wisdom? Not intelligence, not con. Yeah, but wisdom. Yeah, a wisdom. Say a wisdom save because wisdom is.
I mean, they're both +2 anyway.
Yeah, so give me a wisdom save to see if you can gain control. Say 2 words. 7.
Fuck.
It's not high enough. You attempt to take control, but the thing that's controlling you it's resisting.
No.
So, Lulu, seeing you come up and seeing this, kind of darts away from you and kind of talks to you, kind of speaks to you, and you hear, because it's your body and you can hear this, what are you? In your head, but you can't reply back. Senric, what do you want to do? What do you want Senric to do?
I guess he has to just fight with him.
Yep. So what do you want him to hit?
Fuck, dude. Fuck. Everything's fucked.
Everything's fucked.
Shit. He's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
I literally can't.
Where do you want him to move to?
There. Right there.
Yep.
And he's going to use his short sword to attack this one. Where's
short
the
sword.
short sword?
I can do it if you want.
Yes.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll damage. He gets his sneak attack bonus as well. So 15.
So 15, yeah. Okay.
That. Done.
I'm gonna use bonus action disengage,
Whoop. Disengage. We don't go.
and then he's still got 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you can get to there where you've selected.
Yeah, it's right there. There you go. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Bridget, you're up.
Which one looks the most hurt?
This one.
Okay. I am gonna take aim at that one.
Yep.
And I am going to use my what would you call it again? My Slayer's Prey
Mm-hmm.
as bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put that on the middle one.
Yep, so Slayer's Prey. Oops, sorry. It is that one. Just put him as targeted to Prey. There you go.
Yeah. And then I'll just do my my attack.
Okay, roll to hit. That's a hit. Roll damage.
So that's my standard damage. And that's my Slayer's Prey.
How do you want to kill this one?
Ooh. I would like to put an arrow right through its eye.
You're gonna win
one,
the
you know, whatever.
Okay.
dude.
Right through his eye. My next question, do you want it to fall forward or fall backwards?
Backwards.
Okay, so you fire your bow, and upon doing so, you go straight through its eye, and what's this one? The Minotaur falls to the ground, backwards, missing Ravenguard.
That's what I was hoping.
Anything else you wish to do?
Can I move the
Where do you want to move it to?
players? To
Is that an action or bonus
what?
action to move it?
The benefit lasts until you finish a short long rest, or if you designate a different character. It doesn't say.
Sure, target the next creature.
Wait, no,
It'll-
but isn't it a bonus action to designate though?
As a bonus
know it's a
action,
bonus
you
action
can
to cast
designate
it,
one creature
but it
seems like
doesn't
at the
say.
start of your turn, and the benefit lasts until the longest short rest, or you designate a different creature.
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say, so she could designate a second creature. I think the bonus action to activate it, but to move it from a creature that's deceased, she says a free action.
Okay.
So what one? Sorry.
That one that you're on.
Perfect. Is that you?
And where is? Oh, he's over there. Shit. Okay. Could I? Is it? No, that would be an action, isn't it?
An action to do what?
I was gonna try and throw the potion at Kraken, but I'm thinking it might just move
That
to
would
him.
be an action to throw it.
Yeah. I'll maybe just use my movement then. What was my movement?
It's
35.
35.
So I can get to.
You pretty much get to anywhere in the room, pretty much.
Yeah, so I can get to right here, can't I? Is that right? 5,
Yep.
10, 20, yeah. I'll get to here and then that'll be me.
Okay. So the Minotaur that's in front of all of yous is going to swing. Just check something. Going to swing at going to swing at El Nonio, seeing him rise from the dead. It's kind of startled.
Yeah, I thought I pissed him off enough.
It'll hit El Nonio.
It saw me try to stop his bleeding, him get back up and be like, what the fuck?
Stuff, yeah.
Backstreet's
We'll deal
back.
damage to El Nonio, but we don't know how much damage it's dealt. That makes sense. What do you want bat number 2 to do?
I want bat number 2 to come and hang around near Altep and Alnonia.
The other Minotaur will swing at the skeleton creature that is living in front of it. And will miss. Roll. Raven Guard's going to claw at his helmet again, trying to take it off. You want bat number 1 to stay where he is?
Yep.
Bat number 3, stay where he is.
Keep trying to pull that helmet off, buddy.
Yep, Craven.
Okay. Five, 10. I want to try and like get here, but I don't know if I can swerve between. Like, how difficult it would have been
You
to run
want
there.
to get there, so you can do it, but one of them will get an attack opportunity against you.
Oh, I know he's getting the attack of opportunity. I'm just
You can do
wondering
it.
if I can actually get. Okay, let's go.
Okay, do it.
Oh,
Right, axe. The 9 hit.
9 does not hit.
Okay, misses.
Okay, now. Time to bring the sword down.
Do it.
I attack with redemption.
Okay. That's a hit.
10.
Yep. And it.
I'm gonna add my inspiration to that, which is a D8, I think.
You'll need to double check with
Spartan.
Baron.
One,
Inspiration D8. D8.
I think it's when I go up a level. 1 second. Your body inspiration charge changes when you reach certain levels. The die becomes a D8 at 5th level. A D10 at 10th level. So it's a D8. 1 D8. This is a D8, but I don't understand how that's better, because it's just the same as normal level.
No, because it goes from D6 to D8.
No, I guess it's has it changed it on my body?
It'll change it by default when you level up.
Oh, okay.
Is that plus 4 damage?
That's +4 to the roll. I did a second swing.
Oh, that hits.
Cool. Roll damage. 12.
Yep.
And that's my turn. It's a good 22 damage in a single turn.
Oh yeah, it's part. I see where you're gonna come from. It's just it's just events that have took place. It's gained more a foothold, if that makes sense.
You don't have to say anymore. It's fine. It's fine.
So I'll let you command what you want this thing to do. Though.
Wait, did Craven move?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he moved.
fuck's sake.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Ah,
What do you want
the whole point of me going there is to do cure wounds.
With whatever attack, I'm just gonna say it's.
Or give you the healing potion.
Yep. So I would say you attack's gonna bite it.
I should be okay.
It does 1 damage, so at least it's done something.
If I desperately need the healing, I'll get back to you.
Nibbling those ankles.
Yep.
I don't want anyone else to die today.
Ultep, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yep.
Kim, Craven ain't gonna die anytime soon, trust me.
Well, for my bonus action, I'm going to have the skeleton attempt to try and pull the helmet off of what's his face?
He's gonna help the bat. The bat's going, by the way.
Yep, he's helping the bat pull the helmet off of him.
Okay, so I'll say it has advantage trying to do this. It rolls a nat 20 doing this. I don't get how. I don't understand this, right? When you try to do something, you just fail miserably. When you get like a creature that's not used, whether it be the bat or the skeleton, they crit. So you are now seeing a bat and a skeleton trying to pull this fucking helmet off of fucking Raven Guard, and it's not moving. The helmet's not coming off.
Warhammer for fucking Warhammer Total War fucking tactics in a nutshell, dude.
What the fuck?
So they loot.
Sorry, anything else you should tell it?
Me specifically. For once, I'm not going to cast a spell.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to slap this Minotaur's fucking knee with my quarterstaff. I do believe I have equipped it.
No, I'm imagining you weren't using a weapon and you just walked up and went to the knee.
Well, time to leave. Slaps his knees instead. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Well, slaps his knees. It's time to go. Time for me to get me move on.
Walks up
Quarterstaff,
to the Minotaur, slaps his ass. Hey, buddy.
So I need to roll.
You can fit so many death saves in this board.
I need to roll the hit, correct?
Yeah, roll that. Miss. As you take your quarterstaff, this is the first time you've used it in a long time, and you kind of misjudge the distance as you begin to swing. Anything else you wish to do?
Nothing in particular. That was my full action, so.
El Nino. So, El Nino has the shield, correct?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yes. So,
Oh no. Oh,
use
no.
a witness. El Nino take the shield in one hand and his rapier in the other. You all hear an infernal and say, in a sense, to the shield, lend me your power. And he mutters something that none of you understand. You all witness.
Damn, really?
You don't understand this. Nothing is in a language that no one understands, including you, Altip. Your spell cannot distinguish this language.
Damn.
I knew what you were going to say. Does not understand this. You witness the shield glow ever so slightly, and you witness El Nino attack the Minotaur in front with a force that you have never seen before. So, everyone around and everyone can see this. Witness El Nino deal a significant amount of damage to the point that the Minotaur is on one knee, bleeding heavily.
Might be easier to slap now.
Use also, so Altep and Bridget, whilst this is happening, you have a clear view of El Nino. Craven, you'll just make this out. You see him grinning as if he is enjoying what he is doing right now. As he is, in a sense, butchering the ever-loving shit out of this Minotaur. And is kind of grinning, kind of in a way, kind of like in a kind of malicious, dark way. As he's enjoying what he's doing. That'll be him. Lulu, well, seeing what's going on, will telepathically communicate to everyone bar Emmanuel and say, and we'll say, be ready. What she'll say to you all. Instead you don't know, but she's telling you to be ready. Sennick, what do you want Sennick to do? What do you want Sennick to do? Spartan!
He died.
Spartan died?
Killed his character, he died in real life.
Spotted!
Oh no.
If not,
Way too reckless.
if not, I'll take
Way too
control.
recklessly for that to be a
Oh,
rule.
he DC'd. He DC'd. He's DC'd! Holy shit, I'll just take control temporarily. Senric, well, 5, 10. We'll move to here. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. We'll move to here and we'll infinite dagger the one that's lags on its knees. We'll hit and we'll kill it with the dagger he throws. As he throws his dagger, it plunges into the kind of abdomen of the Minotaur, and the Minotaur falls prone as the dagger returns. Upon doing so, though, El Nino turns and looks at Senric. And Senric can't understand what's being said, but in Infernal says, "You stole my kill. Don't steal the next one from me." So what, did you witness the bit, what did you DC it?
He took the shield out.
Okay, so he took the shield out, spoke to the shield, lend me your power, and then said something in a language that no one understands. The shield glowed. El Nino, from the looks of it, got empowered by something and dealt a shit ton of damage to the Minotaur. And then went to Senric. I took control of Senric. He's moved up, thrown his dagger, and dealt the final blow on the one that El Nino was attacking. El Nino has turned and looked at Senric and said, You stole my kill, don't steal the next one from me. And that is where we've got up to. That's it. Bridget, you're up.
So the last guy is still alive, right?
Yes, he is still up.
Yeah. So
If I have not much longer.
Yeah, can I move the Slayer's Prey?
Yes.
And then okay, and then I'm gonna I'll just move here, and then I'll just take a attack.
Sure. Roll, please. There's so much going on in this crit. There's so much going on in this fucking board. I'm struggling to fucking select people. It's a crit roll, double the damage. Like, was that double the dice?
No, that was one. So one
9.
for a D8 was the bow, and the D6 is for the.
Right, so roll another dice for the bolt and another dice for the slayer.
Another one. So
Crit. So that's
another one for
13, 20, 19, 22. Still up. As you plunge your bow, as you plunge your arrow into the chest of the Minotaur, it kind of leans a bit and kind of goes, and rips the, kind of like pulls the arrow out. But you now notice like thick black blood pouring from it, as if you are mortally wounding it.
I also like the fact we both did 22 damage.
Yep. Anything else you wish to do, or is that you done?
How much movement did I use there? I used 5.
15. No, 5. Diagonals or casters double the movement. I'm actually double check this. No, 10 foot. You only use 10.
Okay. Can I use my rest my movement to get closer to Kraken?
You can get next to Craven.
Yeah, I'll 5.
That'll be it.
Yeah,
Get beside him.
I'll do that then.
Do it. Just to make this easier, I'm just going to like hide some of these corpses because it's becoming a nightmare for you moving around to see. They're still there. I'm just going to hide them just so it's easier for you to see, and it's just not a clusterfuck. Are you?
Yes.
Yes. What do you want bat number 2 this next to El Nonio to do?
Stay there and hang out. Most of my bats will stay where they are.
Okay. The Minotaur that is currently engaged with all of yous will turn to you, Craven, because the skeleton's not paying attention to it. We'll do a reckless attack because it's fighting for its life.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yep. Bring it.
You take 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm at 0.
Fuck.
And the runes on my sword, the runes on my sword once again start to glow as the blade cools down, and you see like the mist, like it's fucking chilled. And I don't fall over. I remain standing.
Yeah, no, you're still standing. While you're holding the magical weapon and damage to 0 hit points, you choose to do the standing cause instead. You still make death saving throws when you suffer normal feather damage.
Basically, I do my turns as normal, but still have to do death saves.
Yeah, so in other words,
And if I fail all my death saves, I don't die until the end of my next turn.
which allows someone to save you.
Yep.
Correct. I was just double checking something as well to make
While
sure.
I moved.
Yep. So Raven.
I've still got a few turns left.
So Raven Guard. will still try and rip that helmet off. He's trying, even with the bat and the skeleton doing this. And stuff as he tries to get it off. Bats, you said will stay where they are, correct?
Yep.
Craven, you're up. Death save.
Yep, death save. Roll.
Nice.
Back up.
That gives you,
I'm just-
yeah, gives you what, gives you what HP, yeah.
That heals me 1 point, right?
Yeah, he heals you back
Yeah,
up to 1.
yeah.
Straight up back up to 1. So you got 1 hit point. Does that end your turn?
I don't think so, no, because I still have normal turns, because...
I was gonna read this.
Oh, it'd make sense because then otherwise he could get killed again, and that's just bullshit. I think.
No, yeah. So you roll a nat 20, you're back up to 1. Penny, what do you want to do? You're back up. You're back up. You're up. So
Actually,
you can do your turn.
One sec. When was the last time I used Undying?
Undying was last used.
Didn't
It
I
was
use it against
only
Gideon?
used.
Yeah.
Yes, it was in the fight with Gideon.
Which means I wouldn't have been able to use it this time.
So you wouldn't. So you would. It needs a
me
day to
check.
reset, doesn't it?
Yeah, next dawn.
Nope. So it wouldn't have fit. So you would have fell prone.
I
So
would have felt prone.
It would be half.
Although I haven't actually done anything yet, so I still would have rolled the net 20 on the
You
death
still
save.
would have. Yeah. So you're up. You're prone on the ground.
Cool. So I'm up. Half my movement to get up.
Yep.
And I attack. I'm
Mhm.
angry. I've barely gotten up through pure will at this point. And because I'm mean and I pay attention, I'm at advantage, correct?
Yes, because the creature is
Because
gonna
he
reckless
used
attack.
reckless.
You're on reckless. You have advantage. Hit.
Is that a
damage?
hit or a miss?
Hit. Sorry, it's a hit.
Oh, I assumed it had a much higher AC, okay.
I'll let you know its AC is only 10.
Nice. Well, I'll go with the 11 because...
Jesus Christ.
Max
How-
rolled
how-
the
how-
damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Well, for lore purposes, I'll use both my attacks for this because I have 2 swings.
Yep.
I am going to slice it straight across the stomach, so disemboweling it.
Yep.
And as it falls, I'm just gonna fucking take a massive swing at the head.
Oh, right. So you're a witness, said Kraven, pissed. Fell to the ground dead, has got up, grabbed Redemption, swung it round, fucking cuts deep into the stomach area of it, and upon doing so, its guts begin to fall out. As it begins to fall to the ground, and its last glimpse, and its last thing that it sees is Kraven bring this Redemption back around and go whoosh, as he decapitates the Minotaur. And the head kind of goes whew, flying as it falls to the ground dead. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
You have successfully defeated Devon. So, with that said, we're going to call the session here. A lot's happening right now. We're going to call the
What is happening?
session here.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna call it here. Period point to stop. So all the Minotaurs are dead. Ravengard is on the ground still trying to remove the shield and remove the helmet. And El Nonyo
With-
is up.
With a skeleton and a bat.
Let's get the bat. And El Nonyo is up. but it's not a nonio. But this is what we're going to call it because I had to have a discussion with some people. I'm going to call it tonight. So that's going to be us. We've gone a little bit longer than we normally would. A little bit, but not by much. Normally it's about 2 to 3 hours. We've got a little bit longer, 3 hours and stuff. And I know people have shit to do and stuff. So thank you for everyone for playing. Thank you for watching. It's been 2 weeks since you last played. So are we good for next week?
I am.
Should be, yeah.
It should be good.
Should be, yeah.
Understood. Let me just check something real quick. Give me a quick second. So, these are fine. I'm just going to double check something. So, on return, the party will try to either gain El Nino back, whatever means, and try to save Ravengard and stuff, who's currently trying to remove that helmet. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for... people. It was a lot of people in here tonight when I clocked the viewer count. I'm like, why? Why are you watching this? But this kind of shit show of a shamble because I noticed at one point, like, why are you all here? But anyway, thanks for watching. The VOD will be up some point next week when I get round to putting up. Probably be about Tuesday or Wednesday.
We have been doing our best to advertise while you've been gone.
I hate yous for doing that. I hate yous. I secretly hate yous.
I tried to get a thing to automatically post to my Discord, but it kept failing.
Digital
so...
marketing manager for Dice Roll UK is on. I've advertised it to him and he loves it.
Oh, come on.
I put it in the self-promotion thing and he was like, this is actually really good.
Awesome. Dice Roll UK sponsorship when?
I give up. Like, I'm away for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It doesn't bother me. It's just now the pressure's going to start. Like, I hate you so much.
One sec. I want to send you something, but before you.
Oh God!
I want the reaction to this live.
So
there was talks early on about my character being drawn in a dress.
Oh no! Please, have they done it? Have they done it?
It's a work in progress.
You should replace it.
Right. Okay. So just so everyone knows, I've just been sent a picture of the work in process of Craven being drawn in a dress. When it's complete, I'm showing everyone this. Right? I will show everyone this.
This is from Rose, right?
Yeah, it's Rose. Yeah.
You know the waiting screen. You should put it on there, dude.
So what we'll do is I might do this is I'll contemplate it like maybe like a Discord or something that people can just post like fucking art like this in if they want, because this is the first one we've had.
Yeah, I just want to point out we're getting popular, but we're getting fan art.
Oh, we're starting. Oh my God, what has this become? Why are people watching?
Dress.
Why are people like
cross-dress
right?
Raven.
I love it. I love it that people are watching and tuning in to watch this. Why are you watching this shit show?
Oh, shit. This is pure daytime TV.
But they watch us because we're a shit show. We're hilarious.
Fucking shit show is absolutely a joke. Like half the shit.
I've watched some of our VODs back and I start laughing and I'm in it.
It's like I like how like we're just pretty much like a wee chat right now. I like it how like out of everything you do, you either manage to fuck it up spectacularly, and I mean fuck it up, or you manage to do something that's completely bonkers and stupid as fuck that it works. I'm like, the fact in this fucking session that you have managed, I have no idea how you have managed this. The bat and the skeleton rolled a fucking nat 20. What the fuck?
I was like, I have a -1 to strength, and I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Like I rolled a 2, which leveled out to a 1. My bat that has a -4 because he only has 2 strength. He'll be able to do it, right? Crits for a 16.
Fucking brilliant. But anyhow, I can't believe this. Thanks for watching.
I was about to pick him up by the helmet.
I'm not gonna lie, right? So this is a little bit of insider knowledge. If it wasn't a bat, and it was a creature larger than a bat that could technically lift something, you would have seen like him start to like lift a little bit. But it was a bat.
It was
fucking brilliant.
I'm worthy.
I am worthy.
Oh my
God. I have a bat hanging off my shoulder. Let me just blindside.
I forgot
this little.
I forgot that bat was there. I actually forgot. This is the DM. Like I forgot the third bat was there. And when you said like and I said went invisible, and you mentioned the bat, I just went, fuck. I forgot it was there. Like, yeah, do it.
Just it's a 60-foot radius around me too.
It's fucking brilliant.
It's like hanging off your armpit as well. It's like underneath your armpit, like a vampire. Like, you know when they open their fucking tape and go, ooh.
Fucking brilliant. But anyhow, I'm going to stop here because obviously it's becoming about nearly 10:30 our time. So thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week where the party will continue the adventures through Baldur's Gate, and there might be some things that will happen, but we'll find out next week. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Just next time, same place, where the shit show will continue.
The shit show. Yeah, the shit show. We're going to see you all next week.